Hello guys, this is Dr. Possibility from Excel Academy. Kindly make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel and make sure that you register with Excel Academy. In this tutorial, I'm going to do my mathematics revision on binary operation, and this is just my part 2. So please make sure that you watch my part 1 on binary operation. So let's quickly look at this question, which is our first question. So the question is, the table below shows an operation which has been defined by the star on a set G is equal to 1, 5, 7, 11. So this is the set which you need to make sure that you take note of. So the first question is the binary, or is the operation a binary operation? Is the operation a binary operation? Give a reason for your answer. So before we answer this question, we need to go back to this question, and what we need to do is to check the answers which we are having when we do the operation on this column and that row. So if we do the operation 1 to 1, 1 or 1 star 1, it's giving us 1. 1 star 5, it's giving us 5. 1 star 7, it's giving us 7. 1 star 11, it's giving us 11. And then if we do the same thing, you need to look at all the options what they are giving us. So for you to respond to this option, which is question I, you need to check the answers. So your focus should be on these answers. So you need to check out these answers the same as what you have been given in that set. So if you look at the answers which you have been given, all these products we have here are all part of what? Of the set. So this means that this is just what? It is a binary operation. It is a binary operation. It is a binary operation. So why is it a binary operation? Why is it a binary operation? So the reason why it is a binary operation, the reason is very simple. All the answers are part of the set, So for a binary operation to be an operation, or for an operation to be a binary operation, the product must be within the what? Within the set. So in this case, you need to find that all the answers are part of the set. So let's quickly look at 2. So if you look at 2 we have been given is the operation commutative. So there is a condition which comes with an operation to be commutative. So we need to understand that for a binary operation to be commutative, we need to understand one thing. A star B should be equal to what? B star A. So for a binary operation to be commutative, you need to understand that A star B should be equal to B star A. So let's say we take 1 star 5. So if we take 1 star 5, what are we having? So 1 star 5, if we pick this one and we star it with 5, it's simply giving us what? It's simply giving us 5. So this is just simply equal to 5. And let's say we take the other one. Let's say we take 5 star 1. Let's say we take 5 star 1. What are we having? So if we pick 5 star 1, it's simply giving us also what? 5. So this is like that. So if we also check with other numbers, like let's say 5 star 7, it's giving us 11, and 7 star 5, it's also giving us 11. So if you observe, this simply means that since A star B, in this case 1 star 5, is equal to 5, and B star A, which is 5 star 1 is giving us 5. It's giving us the same digit. So that simply means that the binary operation is commutative. So you just simply say, since A star B, since A star B is equal to B star A, such that 1 star 5 is equal to 5 star 1. So 1 star 5 is equal to 5 star 1. The binary operation, the binary operation is what is commutative. The binary operation is commutative. Okay, so that's the answer for this question. So that's the answer, commutative. Okay, so this is how easily you can work out this question without having any challenges. And make sure that you write all the steps, because in mathematics we don't just mark the final answer, but we also consider the method mark. So the next one is number 3. So number 3 is having two parts. The third one is having 2 parts. So we'll look at what we have been given, which is this one. So we need to find open bracket 5 star 1 and then close bracket star 11. Okay, this is what we have. So what we are going to do is you're going to start with 5 star 1. You're going to start with 5 star 1 because it's the one which is in the bracket. So if we pick 5 star 1, if we pick 5 star 1, we are going to go back to the table. So 5 star 1, it is what? It is 5. So you're going to write 5. So this 5 we have found for the bracket. We are going to utilize it, whereby we are going to star it with 11, because this whole part here, it has given us what? It has given us 5. So we are going to say 5 star 1, which is also being starred with 11. So since 5 star 1 it is 5, we're going to put 5 star 11. 5 star 11. I hope this part is clear. Like I have already stated, this 5 star 1 will be replaced by 5, because we have found that 5 star 1, it is what? It is 5. So in such a case, we'll simply say 5 star 11. You go back to the table, you say 5 star 11. So where is 11? It's simply here. So the answer is what? Is 7. So in this case, the answer is just 7. So that's the final answer, which is just 7. So we can quickly work out the last guy, who is this one here, which is B. In this case, I'll put it as my B of option 3. So this one, we have brackets 5 star 7, 5 star 7, and then close bracket, we have star, and then open bracket, we have been given 7 star 11. 7 star 11. Okay, so this is what we have. So what you're going to do, you're going to use the same procedure. But right now I'll be a little bit fast because I've already explained it on that particular part. So I'll go with 5 star 7. What is 5 star 7? I'll say 5 there and 7 there. So 5 star 7 is C 11. So I'll put my 11 down there, and then I'll say star, and then I do 7 star 11. So I'll go for 7 there and 11 there. It's giving me 5. So this side I have 5. So after I have that, I can simply do 11 star 5. So I'll go 11, I star it with 5, and it's simply giving me 7. So the answer here is simply 7. So this is the solution for this particular question. So ladies and gentlemen, please make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also make sure that you register with Excel Academy. Remember that our classes are both physical and online, so you can choose whichever way is okay with you. Let me quickly look at my next question. So my next question is saying, define a binary operation on the set of real numbers. So before I even go much in details, so you need to understand that when you talk of real numbers, what are we simply talking about? So real numbers is a set whereby we have negative infinity to positive infinity, negative infinity to positive infinity. That simply means that we are talking about all the numbers in the universe. We are simply talking about all the numbers in the universe. So we have been given the operation, which is a star b, which is a star b is simply equal to 2 to the power a squared minus b. Okay, so is the binary operation commutative? And give your answer. So for this type of questions whereby you have not been given anything, your guide is what you have been given in that statement, whereby the binary operation is a set of what? Real numbers. So this set which I wrote here, it's the set which is acting like in question 1. In question 1, this set here, it's more like it's this set in this case. So it's a set of all numbers in the universe. So remember, for the binary operation to be commutative, a star b should be equal to what? B star a. So for a binary operation, to be commutative, okay, to be commutative, you need to understand that a star b should be equal to b star a. So one thing that you need to understand is that in most cases, if you use certain numbers, you're going to find that it's going to show you that it's commutative. So you need to be so selective and think outside the box and look for numbers that might not make that statement to be commutative. So in my case, I'm going to say taking a, so taking, let's say, a to be equal to, I'll pick it as 0, and b to be equal to 1. Taking a to be equal to 0 and b be equal to what? 1. So that simply means that I'm going to have, let me write it this side. I'm going to have something like a star b is simply equal to what? 0 star what? Star 1. So my eye should be on this guy. Okay, so what I'm going to say now is I'm going to say, in this case, this which is 0 star 1, I'll pick the formula. I'll get the formula. Remember, we have been given the formula, so I'll utilize the formula. So the formula is a star b is simply equal to 2a squared minus b. This is where your eye should be. So what you need to do at this particular moment is you're going to put 0 star what? Star 1. So 0 star 1, you're going to say 2, where there is a, you're going to put 0. So you're going to say 0 squared minus, where there is b, you're going to put 1. So if you work out that, this will simply be 2 to the power negative 1, and 2 to the power negative 1 is simply equal to what? 1 over 2, according to the laws of indices. So make sure that you follow our YouTube channel, because that's where I'll explain more about the exponent of a given binary expansion or operation. So let's quickly look at the other one. So since I've said a star b, which I've gotten that, so let me say now taking b star a, So if you look at b star a, I've swapped. So that simply means that this is going to be what? 1 star what? Star 0. So that simply means that where there is a, where there is A, now we are putting B, and where there is B, now we are putting A. So in this case, our formula will a little bit change. So it's going to be B star A is simply equal to, it's going to be 2B squared minus what? Minus A. That's how the formula will change. So 0 star A will simply be equal to 2, 1 to the power 2, and D minus what? 0. So if you work out this will simply be equal to 2 to the power 1, and this is just what? This is just 2. So since if you observe very well, A star B is not equal to A star B is not equal to B star A. So you're going to write your statement, which is very important. You say, since A star B, okay, A star B is not equal to B star A, such that you can say such that half, remember A star B was half is not equal to 2. Okay, remember we had the B star A, which is 2. So since that, so the binary operation is not commutative. So you just simply write that statement and say the binary operation is not, okay, is not commutative. It's not commutative. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, make sure that you register with Excel Academy. We have quality services, and our services are being divided in so many categories, and this is just part of it. So this is the revision category of our classes. We also have the lecture classes, we also have assignments, tests, and a lot of activities that are there just to help you excel in life and in your academic activities. So let's quickly look at the last one. So the last one is, we have been taught to evaluate -1 star -1, and then we say bracket, then we have been given 4 there. Okay, so what we are going to do is we'll simply utilize the formula. So the formula is A star B. The formula is A star B is equal to 2 to the power A squared minus what? Minus B. So if we take what is in the bracket, which is open bracket -1 star -1, and then we say close bracket. If we take what is in the bracket, what are we having? If we take what is in the brackets, what are we having? So what we are going to do, we are going to just replace where there is A, we replace with -1. Where there is A, we replace with -1 squared, and then where there is B, we replace with -1. So make sure that you take note of the negative. The negative, this one is independent. So after you do that, you know that -1 squared is simply 1, and then -1 times negative, it's going to be positive, which is positive 1. So this will simply be 2 to the power 2. This will simply be 2 to the power 2. So 2 to the power 2 is simply what? Is simply 4. So this 4 will now be replacing that -1 star -1. So now we are going to have 4 star 4. We are going to have 4 star 4. So 4 star 4, using the same formula, it's going to be 2. Where there is A, we'll put 4 squared, and then it's going to be -4. Okay, with that in mind, we can simply say 4 to the power 2, it is 16 minus 4. So 16 minus 4 is simply what? Is simply 12. So you are going to say 2 to the power 12. 2 to the power 12. So since we don't have a calculator, you have to find a way you can work out 2 to the power of 12. So we are just simply saying 2 I can pick 2 to the power 3 because I know that, and then I can also say times 2 to the power 3. Then I can say also times 2 to the power 3, and then I can also say 2 to the power 3, because I am okay with just doing I am okay with just making 2 to the power 3, which is 8. 2 to the power 3, it is 8 there, times 8 there, again times 8, okay, and then times 8, because this is the lowest number I can quickly pick up and I can easily work out. So 8 times 8 is simply 64. 8 times 8 is simply 64, and then times 8 times 8 is 64 also. So if I say 64 times 64, what is it giving me? So 64 times 64, that's 4096. So 4096, 496. So this is the final answer. So remember, you don't have to use the calculator. So make sure that you know how to do the numbers using your head. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me. This was Dr. Possibility from Excel Academy, and please make sure that you register with Excel Academy by contacting our line on the screen. Thank you very much and have a blessed day.